While Bevin has Trump firmly in his corner, Andy Beshear is looking to his fellow Kentucky Democrats for help. His dad, two-term Governor Steve Beshear, has stumped for him, and so have primary opponents Adam Edlin and Rocky Adkins, who is still very popular in eastern Kentucky. Beshear's pitch is that he will fight for teachers and work to unite a state that is being ripped apart by an us versus them mentality projected by the governor. Andy Beshear wants you to know that he's a fighter.
I've taken on Matt Bevin, I've taken on the opioid companies, I've taken on human traffickers, I've taken on abusers, I've taken on anyone that would threaten our way of life, and I am ready to fight for you.
But first, he needs to win the biggest political fight of his career as he attempts to unseat a Republican governor in a state that overwhelmingly supported Donald Trump in 2016. That's why he uses this phrase sometimes when asked about national policy.
This election for governor is not about who's in the White House. It's about what's going on in your house.
And inside your house,
it's about issues we worry about every single night around our kitchen table.
It's those kitchen table issues that keep us awake at night.
Pensions, public education, jobs, and health care. And on every single one of them, Matt Bevin is wrong.
He names 4 issues, but there's no question which one Beshear has prioritized in his year-plus campaign.
As teachers, we don't tolerate bullying in our classroom, and we're sure not going to tolerate it from our governor. So that's why it's our job.
Education. Beshear calls Bevin the biggest threat to public education the state has ever seen.
Imagine having just one school in your community, and the lights are turned off forever.
That could happen with Governor Bevin's education cuts.
Beshear picked a teacher, Jacqueline Coleman, as his running mate to show his commitment to students and also to educators, proposing smaller class sizes, more nurses, raised wages, and of course, keeping their promised pensions intact.
When the Beshear-Coleman ticket wins, the war on public education will end immediately.
In the battlefield for governor, Beshear portrays Bevin as the great divider.
What you heard from our governor today and what you have seen every day of his administration is trying to create an us versus a them.
While the Democratic hopeful promotes himself as the great uniter, even picking up endorsements from Republican State Senator Dan Syme and one of Bevin's primary opponents, William Woods.
I will always be on Team Kentucky. I will always fight for you, and I will always focus on those issues.